It's week 9 of the National Football League. And front and center is Rome Odunze. Big plays follow him around. He comes in second in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Bears and the Commanders, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, it's that time of the year. A little bit more urgency. The calendar page turns to November. We kind of know who the good teams are. The midpoint of the NFL season, always a great time to take a step back and look ahead to what's down the road for us.
Yeah, no doubt. And I always felt, even as a player, that you never really knew how good you were as a team or how good everyone else around the league was until you kind of got to this point in the year. November, December football. That's really where teams separate themselves from the pack, and that's where playoff pictures start to unravel. That's where there's a little bit more clarity between the haves and the have-nots. And this is when NFL football gets fun. Holidays are coming. Playoff pictures are unfolding. It's a blast.
Hardy now with the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got his big target, Everett. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Daniels going to throw again. Pass brought in by Chark. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front, the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's 2nd and 6. Slot man in motion left. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Bears have it.
It's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like, because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Deron Payne there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Mechie, the man in motion. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. Back deep, Deontay Hardy. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
They'll try and run it here with Pierce. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Pierce. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
On third down, they go with Pierce. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
Automatic first down.
Okay, ready? Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. A throw over the middle. It's Odell. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
That one knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
17 yards that time for number 17. Daniels going to keep this himself. Now a loose football. The Bears have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete. Here's Tory Taylor now. And John's a punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. He's going to run it. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down. A run up the middle with Pierce. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. On the handoff, this is Pierce. And trying some oohs and ahs from the crowd. Sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. Inside the 20. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jayden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So after one, it's the command. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, it's Johnson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jordan McGee there on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Commanders' offense about ready to take over once more. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0. As they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kayvon Thibodeaux with the stop. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6 as they convert on third down. Play action. Here's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
He finds his big tight end, Everett. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. A quick slant, looked in by Moore.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, as we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot, see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Second down and 8. To throw, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that'll set up fourth down. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Hardy now with the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back Dameon Pierce set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he'll take this to about the 28. Kayvon Thibodeaux with the stop. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. 2nd and 7. Now, this looks like a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now it's Johnson. And he'll get this up to about the 28. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Hardy to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. That is caught right side by Beckham. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Throwing is Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On second down, it's Daniels. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Washington. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bears offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. This pass is caught by Scott. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Williams. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. From there, let's get to Philadelphia as we check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Jalen Hurts, strong in the victory as his guys up their mark to 6-2 on the year. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. Devon Achane with both of their touchdowns thus far as he scored twice on the ground. We were treated to a fine performance in the first half from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jayden Daniels. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. The offense will take over. The Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Deron Payne there for the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Johnson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. On 1st down, right back to Johnson. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. It was Jeremy Chinn that time up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Johnson. And he will take this down close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Bears first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here's Williams now to throw. A throw complete to Scott. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Mechie, the man in motion. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. We'll try and throw. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. That is caught by Chark. And he will score. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Washington.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. The man in motion here is Chark. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine There's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They hand it off to Pierce. To the 20. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. In motion comes Beckham. Right back to Pierce on 1st down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Once again, it's Pierce. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Still 3rd down.
Third and short, and it's Daniel. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown Commanders. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run here. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his man complete to Johnson. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Bears 1st down. They'll stick to the ground. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The home team's offense. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniel. He's got his big target, Everett. Oh, yeah. And that will give them some space, moving it all the way past the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
In 25-yard line. Pierce will get it on the zone read. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. LeBear's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. They'll run. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the handoff, it's Johnson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now they'll pitch it out here. The Bears sending out their punt team as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll put Everett in motion here. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now Pierce. And he'll have a Commander's 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment defense.
Let's go now. On my right. No, flat, roll, Reno, check, Panther, Bronco switch, Bronco, check, hey, check that. 18 Cardinal.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one.